Good morning everyone. Today we'll have another Genshin pack, patch 1.1 news digest. In today's news, we'll look at where to find the unusual Helitroll, the Wei, which was introduced to patch 1.1, and also the locations, the drops, and everything tested with him and the attack animations. After that, we'll look at how much the Pyro characters are being nerfed, or not intentionally, but how badly it is that they actually have to post an official notice to tell us they didn't intend this. So the Pyro characters at the moment are super nerfed. And I'll go through with you guys a few replays of how powerful the grass can be. Next up, we'll look into a potential future for Genshin pack with the Genshin farm. There is a few Reddit posts on having a Genshin farm as a future in hope of a farm, and also I found an official letter about it, so there could be a Genshin farm or like a little farmville that's coming with a different set of things. Finally, we have a few fun comics to show you guys with Coco Gold and also Amber Burger. I'll hide those for now and I'll show you guys on the final parts of this news. Now, before we look at the fight with the new Helitroll Wei, I want to remind you guys, if you don't know where to find the Helitroll, on this video we'll look at 7 different locations which was listed and with images and locations on the map to show you where to find those. There is also apparently an 8th place. If you don't find them on those 7 positions, there is another location I'll show you guys in this video as well. After that, if you want more history of why this mob was introduced, this is actually the CEO of miHoYo, so it's their boss. They got their boss into the game. If you want to know about this, we'll also have a video to talk about how this monster was introduced in all of their games with Hong Kong Impact, with Genshin Impact. Coming to today's replay, I went to Windrise, I couldn't find the Helitroll, then I went to the Cape Oath, which is another location for the Helitroll. I'm going to the cliff over here, and I'll show you guys, eventually I found the Helitroll over here. Let's have a look at what happened after finding him. So let's take the voicing up a little bit. He's speaking something, I don't understand. Notice he's wearing a suit as well, and he's got little gold rings on himself, and he's got like proper shoes, which is kind of cool. He's got a crown too. They did a pretty detailed design. After a few seconds, I decided to push him back so he doesn't fall off. And before killing him, I really wondered, I want to see all his attack animations. Notice he's throwing cabbage and also Primogems. And I'm like, okay, let's see if he does anything else. So, well, it's not really a guide for the Helitroll because he's quite easy, but we just want to see what he does. So after throwing those, he actually throws a little bunny that explodes in like party explosions. What I really wanted to check is I went to my wish section, I saw how much Primogem I had. I was wondering if as he throws Primogems at me, do I get more Primogems? So I decided to double check the number of Primogems we have. Then I went back to the Helitroll and I was like, hit me. Then he started to hit me with his briefcase. I was like, what? Now I'm waiting for him to throw the Primogems at me. And finally he started to throw Primogems at me. I really tanked all 3 of them. And then I decided to finish him off. So we do get an achievement as well, which we'll talk about that as well. So there's 3 farmable achievements for him. So he dies, he goes into the briefcase and disappears. He drops cabbage. People are like, rubbish. Yeah, he drops cabbage, he drops about 200 Mora. So notice it's 233, it's a meme on the internet as well, so they added a lot of memes on there. So notice the Mora is like 233. And what we want to do now is, let's look at the achievements and let's talk about actually what can we get out of him. Of course, before we talk about that, I want to show you guys my Primogems did not change. I tanked all 3 of his Primogem attacks by throwing them at me. I couldn't pick up any. Apparently, Sketchien was not very agile with picking up Primogems. What did you know? So no, you can't tank his attacks and get Primogems, unfortunately. Coming over to the achievements, you can see that it's a new achievement bar with Challenge Series 2, and there's one with killing the unusual Helitroll 1 time. After climbing this one, what you're going to see is there is going to be a follow-up quest or achievement. So you can kill him 1 time, after that you can kill him 20 times for 10 more Primogems, and likely you can kill him maybe up to 50 or 100 times, I'm not sure, maybe 40 times for the 20 Primogems. So looking at 35 Primogems for farming him. Is it really worth it? I don't think so, because you have to kill him 20 times for the next 10 Primogems. It's something fun to be on the side. If you're just traveling around, know those 7 locations, just check it out, and it's likely he respawns at least 1 a day. That's what people have been saying yesterday, and I found 1 today. Now, what happened yesterday is I was looking for him with all the 7 locations showed on the previous video, but I couldn't find him. So I searched everywhere, and I saw comments, people saying that you can find him on this location. I'm not sure exactly where, but it's near the Shire over here. I'll give you guys a pinpoint of the map. So it's kind of west towards the Anemo hypothesis, and it's next to where the Shire is. So here I'm standing on this location, and apparently if you don't find him on the 7 location that was showed previously on the map, he could be over here. So just have a look around if you want to give him a try. It's more for the fun purpose and just, special features that's like more memes. Now, if you haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so. Make sure you also turn the bell on for the latest news as I find more of them for us. You can see that we're really dedicated for Genshin Impact. We'll have builds, guides, tips, news, and events updates for everything that's Genshin Impact related. Next up, let me show you guys why I'm saying the Pyro characters are getting massively nerfed. This is my Klee with 8500 HP, level 80, just doing my usual, daily minerals with the magical ores, and look at her HP. She started with 8500, I am 6000, going down to 6000 in like a blink of an eye. I haven't even finished mining yet. I'm still trying to mine here, and I'm literally dying from burning. So basically within the span of 10 seconds, I went from 8500 to 2900. And what's worst here is because I lost so much HP, I decided to do a few more mining. And what you're gonna see here is I'm just like doing my Klee business. I'm trying to survive. I'm not trying to kill myself. I literally is trying to not die here. But notice I just start to run away the moment the grass is on fire. But I even switched to Gen to loot. But it's not only just the mining part that's the difficult part for the Pyro characters. I just mined and I keep switching. My Klee's about to die, and guess what? I need to have someone to break it, right? I love to have Klee breaking them, and they literally killed my Klee as I was mining. And that's not all, guys. Let me show you guys more replays. So over here, a Japanese poster posted on Reddit. He's level 80 fully stacked Diluc, and he's just doing monsters. He's not even mining. He's just fighting monsters in the wild. And what I want to notice with you guys is notice his HP. He's literally burning and killing himself because he debuffs enemies with Pyro, and he debuffs himself with Pyro. The Diluc just died within a blink of 10 seconds. So the Diluc started with half of HP though, so you can see that. He can't slam an enemy. Notice the burn is too strong for him. Even the strongest Pyro DPS couldn't handle it, and he's gone. And if you think the Diluc was having troubles, poor Bennett is having the worst. He went from a pretty medium support into a pretty top tier support because his ultimate everyone loves him. Now that he applies Pyro element to the characters on the field, and if you have anything with danger around, if you're on the grass, you're literally killing yourself. The healing he provides is less than the Pyro damage. He literally kills his teammates. So it's like, if you want to get the attack buff, you stay in the circle, you die from fire. So Bennett and all the Pyro characters are getting a pretty chunky nerf, I have to say. So you can see Klee, Diluc, Bennett, Ember, and Xiaoling have similar problems, but I guess they're not as badly affected. But those 3 characters are more affected. Xiaoling also have this problem because she sets things on fire multiple times with Goba and her ultimate. Ember, we don't use her much, but it can still be the same thing. So the fire is killing us. And it gotten so bad, so today when I logged in with Asian server guys, there is an official notice that's saying that they know they made a mistake. So they're like, reaction damage adjustment. So they haven't changed yet because they're saying our developers are currently in discussion of this adjustment. They're giving us, they're giving us time to experience the nerf of Pyro characters. They do apologize for the negative experience because, Pyro characters cannot explore the world right now. Even if you don't have grass on you, someone like Bennett will always set you guys onto Pyro, which can start the burning, and this can be very deadly. So I guess this is just to remind you guys to be extra careful of the potentials that the environment can deal damage to you. I have had an instance of fighting the Oceanid here, and it killed me. I was not prepared. There's so much Hydro damage that was dealt, so there's a few things that was kind of overly scaled. I'm really hoping they change it, but not so bad for the Hydro characters. It's very difficult for the Pyro characters at the moment. Coming to some of the potential features that can be coming to Genshin Impact, I've seen several posts on the Genshin farm features, and people are always, recommending it. People want to have farm animals to go Farmville with Genshin Impact, which I love it. And they talk about having the characters you own in the farm just doing farming business, shelling, cooking in the kitchen. There's a lot of posts about that. I found this one a while ago, and it was interesting because people are voting, yes, I'd love to have a peaceful farm life. So a lot of people are actually voting for those, because this is a month ago. Now I assume a lot more people will be voting for this as well. So you can see that people are wanting it. I did also was given this letter by a viewer yesterday, so I had a look. And over here, the letter from the developer says we're also working on a feature called Homeland System with more details to come. So they're saying there could be features similar to a farm or something like your own base or your own housing. And for this particular system, this is the letter that was posted on the 12th of April of this year. So it's much of an earlier post, but we haven't heard anything as of now. So nothing's confirmed, but it could be likely, with all the features Reddit, we're looking for things, and a lot of people are commenting on Discord and on YouTube about, potentially getting a farm. And even with some official messages about it, we can potentially get a feature like this in the future, which would be very nice. Less fighting monsters, more peaceful farming. Now that we're talking about farm, we can look towards having a cocoa goat in the farm. So we're coming over to the fun parts of today's news update. Credits to our Reddit poster Sketchien, and also credits to alexnk for sharing those comics. Those are original work, so those are really fun. So these are images of Cocoa Goat. If you haven't done Chi-Chi's quest, it's a really fun one. You're looking for Cocoa Goat for her, and she's like, goat, milk, Cocoa Goat, Cocoa Goat milk, and telling Klee is like, I'm on point. I love it. It's very lovely. And again, truly thankful for the original content creator Sketchien for sharing this one. I love the cute little characters, and I love the quest for Cocoa Goat. I was like, Cocoa Goat, is there something special? Then eventually you find out what Cocoa Goat is in the quest as well. Now, what else can we add in the farm? Of course, we can have the hamburger or amber burger. Look at this. This is made by alexnk, and this is an amber burger. Very, very cute. I love small drawings like those, and this is of course original work as well, so truly thankful for him for sharing this one. I'd love to see more features, but you see the little goggles, you see the little eyes, the little smiles, and the little, the twigs, and she has on her head, the banners. So nice, right? Very lovely. To summarize today's news, yes, we can find new Hilichor with all of those 7 and additional locations, but he does not drop Primogems, unfortunately. We can still get more Primogems from the achievements for killing him multiple times, but I don't think it's very productive for just getting 10 Primogems for 20 kills after. We also had a look at the official post of miHoYo realizing that they made a mistake. It's like, oh boy, we made a mistake over here. So it was literally killing me with Oceanid, it was killing my Klee and a lot of Pyro characters with the reactions on the grass, and also having Pyro debuff. After that, we had a look at the discussion of having a new feature for Genshin Impact, and also the official letter that confirms or suggests that it's potentially we're getting a housing system coming, and because this was posted on April, so they had a few months to develop. Maybe this is a hidden part that's coming in 1.2 or 1.3. We also had a look at some of the fine artwork by our friend Sketchien with Cocoa Goat, and also the Amber Burger by alexnk. And also thanks to our friend Bennett for having this pool for the Genshin Impact farm future. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Sketchien and have the most fun in exploring